Hello everyone, we are currently at Friend Park in West Carrollton, and here's the park over here, and here's the plaque for the park. So beginning here, we're going to ride from West Carrollton, where we currently are, to Miamisburg along the Great Miami River Recreation Trail. It's about a, I would say 2.5, 3 mile ride or something like that, but it goes along the Great Miami River. I'm not going to go too fast since I'm riding my bike for safety reasons. Hey Savage, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. So if you're just joining me right now, we're just leaving Friend Park right now. We're riding from West Carrollton to Miamisburg. Got to cross over a bridge. Yeah, it's definitely a nice bike path. I enjoy doing this one. We're coming up on Dixie Highway, or as it's called in West Carrollton, Central Avenue, and we'll be riding alongside it for the duration of the ride. I thought about coming this way, not only to show you guys the bike path, but also because there's a lot of shade along this path coming up ahead, because it is definitely a really hot day. Feels more like August than it does June, but I'll take it. At least it's not cold and rainy like it was much of May here, so I'll take it. Hey XX Moon XX, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. So if you're just joining me, I'm on the Great Miami River bike path, and we're riding from West Carrollton to Miamisburg. It's about a 3 mile-ish ride. And we're currently, the road on to the left of us is Dixie Highway. Goes from Michigan all the way to, I believe, Florida, if I'm not mistaken, but it goes through so many states. In the woods on my right, back in the day, the Miami and Erie Canal went through there. That was one of, excluding the National Road, that would just under 200 years ago, that was one of the primary motives of transportation through Ohio. Honestly, I have no idea. It'll probably take a little while. Well, luckily for us today, we got 75 now. But let's say you had to take Dixie. My guess is it would probably take maybe 2 to 3 days, because it takes about a day on average to drive from here to Florida. Coming up in a couple minutes is the boundary between West Carrollton and Miamisburg. There's a sign for Miamisburg that's coming up. I don't think so. I think it's just woods now. The ditch that the canal occupied is probably filled in by now. I know there are bits and pieces of the canal that still exists, especially the most notable one that still exists is at Johnson's Farm Indian Agency in Piqua. I went there a couple years ago. You could go on a canal right there, but mostly now it's either completely filled in or almost filled in, but there's still locks here and there. We're coming up on the boundary between West Carrollton and Miamisburg. There's a statewide sign that's coming up here on the right in just a second, and then up ahead a little bit is a much bigger local sign for Miamisburg. So right here's the statewide sign for Miamisburg, and then a small local one right there. And then right over there is the sign for West Carrollton, so that's the exact boundary. And then up ahead there's a much bigger sign for Miamisburg. All right, come over here real quick. It's kind of hard to see through the trees, but the Great Miami River is right over there. Excellent. There you go. I accidentally pressed the accidentally turned the camera off. Sorry about that. Coming up on the bigger sign for Miamisburg. And here it is right here. Welcome to Miamisburg, established 1818. Yep, thanks for thanks for noticing that, Cameron. Yep, that was definitely not the best move. So here's Great Miami River over here. There's another sign I want to show you guys in just a moment once we get a little bit closer to it. So you have another sign of like local organizations and stuff. Right over here. It says, welcome Miamisburg, Ohio, sister city of Owen Sound, Ontario, Canada. Currently, we're the trailer you see right here is currently going over one of the levees that was built after the 1913 flood. Make sure that the cities don't get flooded again, because in 1913 we had a really bad flood here, and almost all the towns in the greater Dayton area were in like 5-10 feet of water, which is obviously not the best situation. See a little bit of Miamisburg off that way. There's a spire from a church, and then those buildings on top of that hill. During the Cold War, there is a nuclear research facility there, and now it's a museum. Yep. Well, we got something, we have something coming up over here. Looks like a detour. Sidewalk closed ahead, detour. Yeah, I'll have to remember when I'm coming back to West Carrollton that there's a detour. I actually was planning on stopping the video back that way because there's trail goes down that levee that I showed you earlier, and it's kind of steep, and I didn't really want to attempt that with the with holding the phone with one hand. But since we're going this way, I will have the video go for a little bit longer. I guess they're doing construction on it. That's my guess. We have the City of Miamisburg Public Works building on the left. Yeah, this the sidewalk's definitely not as smooth as the bike trail, so I appreciate your patience with the wobbling of the phone a little bit. We have an old bus over here on the right. So right up ahead is Miamisburg proper, downtown area. Then we got a downtown Miamisburg welcomes you sign right here. Right up ahead on the right, we have Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Definitely a local favorite. We're currently passing by the VFW building. That's on your left. Here's the Miamisburg Art Gallery. Right here is Bullwinkle's. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely one of the nicest ones in the area. Here's Ron's Pizza. And over here's the famous hamburger wagon. Oh, yep, Grandpa Joe's is right over there. We'll be passing by it in a little bit. Here's the bike shop where I got my bike for Christmas a few years ago, Whitman's. Here's the Plaza Theater. They have a lot of classic movies in there. And then here's a mural of famous actors throughout the ages. Yep, that's true. Here's Grandpa Joe's Candy Shop. We're gonna cross right over here and I'll show you the other side of town. Here's Bear Creek Donuts. Here's Grandpa Joe's again. Got a little dog right here. Here's Whitman's again. Yep, Miamisburg is definitely a nice little town. Hamburger wagon. Well, that about wraps up for this video. I'm going to take a quick break, get some water, and then on a ride to a different area, show you a different part of town. But please like the video, please comment on the video, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.